Good morning, everyone. We had a few technical hitches this morning, so we're a little bit later than we intended to, and we lost Carolyn. Um, but hopefully everyone is there who was expecting to see us this morning. Do drop us a hello in the chat, because it's nice to get a response from you and know who's out there watching. It's a lonely stage. I'm Sarah Z. Haskett, and I'm here with Alice. I'm going to get you to introduce yourself, if that's okay, Alice. Lovely for you to join us this morning.
Thank you for having me. So yeah, I'm Alice Hume. I'm based at Hot Wall Studios in Old Portsmouth, and I'm going to be running a macrame wall hanging workshop with you guys on Zoom every Monday morning. So I'm looking forward to that. I've been weaving for over 10 years, and I've been doing macrame for about 8-9 years, but both are very therapeutic, very relaxing. Yeah, just very easy to do at home, playing with different textures, different materials, beads, knotting to create, really beautiful wall hangings that you can hang up at home.
Nice. Oh, that sounds so cool. I really like the idea of that. Yeah, that's brilliant. And I put the course details in the little header of the video today, so you can click that and check it out. So did you say 10 a.m.? Is it starting next week?
Yeah, so the first session is next Monday, and I think it's 10:30 to 11:30, so it's just an hour, and it's for 5 weeks. So yeah, all you will need is, I've got some samples here. I need a ball of string, a stick. If you're near the beach, you could go, or go for a walk in the woods. Just try and find a nice bit of driftwood or a branch. Make sure you dry it out and clean it. Or if not, a bit of willow or dowling would work. And that's what's going to hang for your wall hanging. You'll need some scissors, some masking tape, and then just something heavy like a weight, just to put it down on the table, so when you knot, it doesn't move around everywhere.
Right.
But we're looking at something, this is one I made a while ago, but something like that. So each week we'll learn a different knot and a different pattern.
Okay. So, oh wow, that's amazing.
But if you've got any beads, like if you've got, like an old wooden necklace or wooden bracelet, and you've got some beads, you can add those to the bottom. I also added in some feathers. So you'll be learning different embellishments. Yeah, learning how to make these little textured feathers, which are really fun. But it doesn't have to be string either. It could be, like here I've used raffia. It could also be like garden twine. It could be wool. It could be like different coloured string. Different thicknesses, and just have a play and just experiment and see what happens.
That's brilliant.
But yeah, I love the leaf one's one of my favorites. I love that one.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I'm just slightly distracted because I just want to check with people watching the stream that you're not getting an echo. Let me know if there's an echo, because I'll put my headphones in. So sometimes when we switch to Zoom, it picks up the guest sound through my speaker. So just let me know and I'll put my headphones in. But yeah, no, that's so cool. I really actually want to do your course, but I don't know that I can make the time. I've really often been quite interested in tatting. Is it tatting? Which is like a very intricate, much smaller way of knotting. And I hadn't come across this form of artwork before. I mean, I've seen those kind of tapestry type pieces of work, but it hadn't crossed my mind. I'm finding it quite fascinating, seeing what you just showed me.
Yeah, it's a bit more kind of contemporary than the kind of, like it was really big in the 70s with like the big owls and the pot hangers. But yeah, this one, you could practice the knots as a wall hanging, but you could also then, make them into little bookmarks and bracelets. Because once you kind of learnt the knots, you can then go on to, do different projects. But yeah, it's just very therapeutic, and I've made some mini ones here. So you get the hang of it, you could make some mini ones for your friends, hang them in the window. Nice. Lots of people are doing the rainbows at the moment. You could do it in different colours and make a really colourful rainbow macrame. day. Yeah, and they also make like really nice bracelets as well.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So would you generally use the same colours? I mean, what would you advise for people if they're looking at, getting the resources and, thinking, well, what do I get? What, how is this going to look? What would you say about kind of colours and things like that?
Yeah. I like going for quite natural kind of white and greens. But yeah, you could definitely go for colourful if you prefer like a brighter colour palette. I think just choose kind of colours that you like to work with, really. And see what you have around the house. You'll be amazed at what materials you can use at home. Like you probably might have some garden twine down the shed, or even strips of fabric. You could cut up old denim jeans into little strips and knot
that's
with
a good idea.
So you don't feel like you need to go out and buy a load of materials. I'm sure you can rummage through at home and find all sorts. Especially like, as I was saying, like broken bracelets and jewelry, beads.
I love the idea of recycling a piece of clothing. That's really appealing to me. Yeah, I really, really like that idea, especially with jean fabric, or I mean, I'm often throwing away bits of leggings and stuff. Yeah, and I like that kind of rough texture as well.
Definitely, yeah, like t-shirt yarn. If you go onto YouTube and just type in how to make t-shirt yarn, there's a way that you can put the t-shirt onto your arm and then cut it so it's one continuous length, if that makes sense. So it's almost like you're cutting it into kind of little loops. But yeah, have a look on YouTube and you can watch how to do that. But yes, like denim is lovely because it frays and you've got all the lovely white kind of sticky out bits with nice textures.
Yes.
But also any like pattern fabric or old pillowcases, anything, t-shirts. Nice. Find something old and give it a new life, and do and it will look lovely in a wall hanging.
That really appeals. Yeah, that sounds really nice. And I saw somebody was doing something similar to this. They had the macrame, kind of like they had like a flower pot sort of within it. I don't know if that was your page or it was something else I landed on, having followed you and then followed something else. But I thought, what a cool idea. Like you have this wall hanging and then you could actually like cradle a flower pot and hang it on the wall.
I do actually teach the pot hanger workshops, but yeah, it's the same knots that we'll be learning in the session. So the ones I use for pot hangers are these flat knots.
Okay.
So you can use those to kind of knot around the pot for your plant. But yeah, once you kind of learnt the knots, there's honestly so many projects you can do, like macrame. I've seen people make macrame jackets.
That's wonderful.
All sorts.
Yeah, that's so beautiful. That's I'm genuinely fascinated about that. If somebody can't access the time that the workshop's on, I know that for some of our courses they've been quite good as videos as well, that I would normally edit out any bits at the beginning and the end where people are chatting. Would your workshop be accessible that way? Do you think that would work? For us to do that?
Yeah, so all the lessons will be recorded and trimmed down, as you said. So they can play it back any time. So if you can't make the Monday mornings, you can, catch up Monday evening or another day and just catch up on those knots and have a go.
I'm going to do it then. I'm definitely going to do it.
But yeah, it's very, very therapeutic because when you're knotting, you're using both hands. So you're actually using kind of both sides of the brain. So you literally can't think of anything else when you're doing it. So if you want an hour where you're just completely absorbed in something, forget about lockdown and everything that's going on, and just think about these knots and this kind of practice. It's really, really lovely and healing and therapeutic, very addictive. You'll get the macrame bug and you'll be wanting to knot everything.
Yeah, excellent. Lisa says hi on the stream. Let us know if you've got any comments or any questions about the course. And Carolyn's there watching too, saying, sorry she wasn't able to join. But she's here, she's with us in heart and spirit. And obviously they're watching, so
Yeah,
hello
amazing.
guys.
I was also going to say, if anyone's done macrame before, this is also suitable for them because we'll be doing some kind of advanced knots as well that they might not have done before. And it's also suitable for complete beginners if you have no, textile knotting, experience. Then, just come with an open mind, and that's all you need. Just some positivity and some mindedness.
That sounds wicked, yeah. Yeah, so it's really versatile then.
Yeah, really versatile. I teach macrame, to really young children, so all abilities. So it's suitable for everyone.
And would people be able to kind of drop in and out, like maybe miss a session and still know what's going on if they came back, or would
absolutely. Yeah. So kind of each session will just be a different knot or a different technique. So say like you did lesson 1 but you missed lesson 2, you could still join lesson 3, and all you do is just learn that knot that week. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what order it is.
Fab. Oh, that sounds great. So it's really so it's a very versatile course by the sounds of it. It's
flexible. I wanted it to be as flexible and accessible as possible, and also suitable for everyone. So if you've done macrame before, you might have done it at school. A lot of people have done it, the friendship bracelets. You might find some of them, I remember doing this at school when I was younger.
I used to love making friendship bracelets. Yeah. I'd sit there for hours doing that. I used to pin them onto like my bed sheet in front of me, so I'd get a pin and pin it there, and then I'd just sit there making them.
It's like that. It's just so relaxing. It's so fun making each one different, and as I said, with different materials, like cut up your t-shirts.
Yeah, I was good at it too. I used to like that. And Lisa says that she used to have one of those plant holders that we were just talking about when she was younger, and it was really beautiful. I've never seen that before until I followed your page and then ended up looking at some stuff, and
as I said, we'll be learning the knots for pot hangers. So once you've done your wall hanging and you learn all the knots and all the techniques, you can then go off and start making pot hangers, bracelets. The whole house will be filled with macrame creations.
Yeah, that's going to be my project. Since I saw it, I've wanted to do that, and because I saw in the garden centre the other day that you could buy something kind of similar, not as nice. It was just a piece of string, but it was like over £10. I thought I'm going to make my own.
And you can get free materials from your old clothes or string lying around the house. All much nicer.
I'm really excited about that. That sounds really really cool.
The other thing that people have been doing is dyeing their string afterwards. So you could dip dye it and have a lovely ombre if it's white, or even just any colour, but just dip dye the bottom.
That really appeals to the 15-year-old in me. I used to love tie-dyeing back in the day. Tie-dyed everything.
Also, again, you don't need to buy dyes. You can use natural dyes, like onion skins, avocado stones, make a lovely like pinky colour. Just like berries, blueberries, just boil it in some water and dip dye. I'll talk about that on the last session when it's finished and we've done our embellishments.
Oh, that's amazing.
Ideas of what you can do with the string afterwards.
I love that. I love
that.
But
lovely dip dyed with natural dyes. Save all your food scraps and.
So like all the berries that you get, when there's always a couple that aren't any good and you have to throw them away, and just use them for the dye or
even
skin or something.
Even tea bags that you have, especially like the herbal tea bags that like the fruity ones that make your tea really like a bright colour, like those you could use as well. It
really does appeal to me. It really sounds so cool. I'm really pleased I've found this. I found the work that you're doing, and we've got you working with us with the Mental Wealth Academy on Creative Learning website. Really, really excited. It sounds great. The element of recycling and the use of real kind of natural materials, just
Yeah,
creating these really special objects.
definitely.
Really,
I think people always think, oh, I need to go out and buy all these materials, but actually you have so much you can use at home or that you chuck away. Just like notice these little materials that you could use, in your macrame.
yeah, yeah,
And also go
definitely.
for a nice beach walk or a forest walk and find a nice stick as well. So you've got a lovely bit of driftwood or a branch or a bit of willow for your all hanging on Monday. And
Nice.
then, and
So
then we'll
that's
get
homework before the course starts.
yeah,
Is
find a nice stick on the beach or the forest.
Yeah, and that sounds like a nice bit of homework. I think I'll enjoy that.
Yeah.
Going out hunting for a stick.
And then find some string or strips of fabric or whatever you want, start collecting.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And is there anything else that you think people would be that it would be worth sharing with people about your course? I mean, we've gone over quite a lot. Anything else you wanted to add?
I think that's everything. Yeah, it's just, yeah, as I said, it's just really relaxing, really therapeutic. We'll just be learning different knots, which will make different patterns. You might find that some knots you'll get, some will click really quickly and some you might struggle with, but I think that challenge is really nice as well.
Yes. Yeah, because challenge is important for us to feel achievement, isn't it? So
Yeah,
that's kind of all part of the enjoyment of something, is the learning and then the achievement from it. So as well as the relaxation and just kind of being able to empty your mind of all those rumbling thoughts and churning ideas, that we can just sit and concentrate on something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And everyone, when I've taught so many people, but everyone has their own knot. Everyone has their knot that just clicks straight away and they get it and it looks amazing. And then, yeah, there's some others that you might struggle with, but once you get it, it's the best feeling.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
Well,
Very
I
nice.
think I'm definitely going to enroll, and I'll be having to do the videos, but it sounds like a great course to do live. Just be able to meet people and go
But
through the
yes,
process together.
we're learning all these different knots each week. So yeah, just drop in on a Monday morning, 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. and then we'll go through these different techniques.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Alice.
Thank
It's
you.
been really great to have you on. Really excited about this one. So yeah, get enrolled. I've put the link in the header of this video, and we'll see you there.
Yeah, can't wait to see you Monday. Thank
Yeah,
you.
brilliant. Thanks, guys.